Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and welcome to the first episode of a brand new War on the Sea series. As you can see, I have now installed the Tokyo Express mod. I'm really excited about this. We're going to be playing as the Japanese this time. Take a second before we get started to thank and welcome all my new subscribers. Appreciate the support, and I'm looking forward to having you on board for our adventures as the Japanese. Also, a special thanks goes to Richard Kaiser for his help in patience with some problems I had installing this mod. Thank you very much. It is definitely appreciated, as well as it's Pat. He didn't directly help, but he has a pretty good tutorial video on how to install this mod. I followed it and still had some problems, so Richard helped out with that, which is definitely appreciated. So let's get started with the Battle of Guadalcanal. Alright, it's the attack on Pearl Harbor. If you want to read that, I'll give you 5 seconds. Coral Sea, Midway, and the Battle of Guadalcanal. Operation Mo. The primary objective of Operation Mo, the invasion of Port Moresby, was turned away at the Battle of Coral Sea, yet the other part of the operation was still undertaken in May, where troops successfully occupied the island of Tulagi and Guadalcanal in the Solomon Islands. With the loss of 4 fleet carriers last month, it is imperative that Japan establishes a large airfield on Guadalcanal in the southern Solomon Islands. However, bad weather allowed the Allied Expeditionary Force to arrive on scene on the night of August 6th and the morning of August 7th. In response to the Allied landings on Guadalcanal, the Japanese Imperial General Headquarters assigned the Imperial Japanese Army 17th Army a corps-sized command based at Rabaul and under the command of Lieutenant General this dude. I'm not even going to try with some of these pronunciations, but if you want to spell it out in the comment section, go right ahead. Definitely don't mind. So our objectives are to build a level 5 airfield on Guadalcanal, take and hold Guadalcanal, Florida Islands, Port Moresby, Maleda, and Milne Bay, and Shortland. So let's get into the campaign. Now, being the first episode of a brand new series, the more likes this gets, the better exposure it'll get on YouTube. It will help the series and the channel. So we are not in control of Guadalcanal. We got a small force on Guadalcanal and Florida Islands. Let's see, Rennell. Port Moresby is over here, so we have to take that. Okay, so from the way I understand it, the more you control, the more command points you get, because you don't get as many command points per sunk ship. You get them mostly on a weekly basis, and like I said, from what I understand, the more you control, the more you get. So we are going to put together a small Tokyo Express invasion force of 5 destroyers, and we're going to load them with troops and drop off troops at each of these islands. That's going to be my first move. I did do a quick playthrough to make sure everything worked. Hopefully it works still. I had a problem with not having any ships in the Americans. My first time I had about 5 destroyers down here, let the game run for 2 weeks, and didn't see anything at all. So basically redid everything, sent some ships out, and got one of them sunk by a sub, so there are ships. One thing I did notice is stay the hell away from the islands where they have air bases during the day, because they will hit you and hit you hard. So let's get our first group together. We are going to go with 5 destroyers. So that'll be 45 of our 250 command points. Let's find some that have the dual purpose guns. I might actually add a heavy cruiser to this force too. So we're going to add 5 Fabukis. Actually, 4 Fabukis. We'll just add 4 Fabukis to start. And then move on to the heavy cruisers. Hopefully they can carry troops as well. Let's take a look at their armament real quick. Dual purpose secondaries. Okay, so we're going to grab 1 for Ataka. Name you Task Force 1. We got a lot of different formations we can go with. Go with a circular formation. Let's see what we got here. Swap positions. We're going to put Furitaka in the center. But we should probably actually know where Furitaka is. Okay, manage cargo. Furitaka can't take cargo. Well, that sucks. Okay. Do C. One more Fubuki. And we will add you here. Kind of an oddball formation, but not quite circular. Whatever. Manage cargo. Groups. 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 Okay, so we are going to send you down along this line here and just drop off troops as we go. Get the Furitaka set up a scouting pattern for her planes. Have them carry anything. I'll have them scout ahead. Okay, and now from our air bases here, we do have some new planes. Roofs, Jakes, and Mavises, so we're gonna launch our three roofs. Have them kind of patrol out like this. For now, bring them down a little bit. Okay, then set them to eat that. I'm pretty sure there's a cooldown here, up 0.2 hours, and then we're going to set up the next air patrols. So let's kick off the Tokyo Express. See what we can find, if anything at all. Really hoping this is running right. Now, granted, I don't expect to see anything this close to our home base right off the bat, but okay, let's launch some Jakes. They've got 367 miles. They can patrol like this. An Islands is ready to launch again. Mavises. We're not going to go with torpedoes. Not entirely sure what the capabilities of each of these planes are, so 1,600 miles? Holy hell. That's pretty good. But we're just going to have them come down here like this. I didn't put any armament on them, so... Okay, repeat. We do have quite a lot here. Oh. We're gonna launch... I believe these are fighters. We're gonna launch them. Have them patrol above Task Force 1. Speed things up a little bit. See what we can do. Nels 500 or 351. We'll go with the Donryu. See what this does to their range. It drops it a little bit. We'll go with one 800 kilogram bomb. Have them... That's not what I wanted to do. Have them patrol out like this. And repeat. Now my main strategy going forward is to build up enough of a force that we can kind of hold the line here. That seemed to work fairly well, setting a set position where I want to keep my forces. Okay. While we're moving down, let's make a new C group. got 183 points. Let's take a look at what we can do as far as air cover. 110. Oh, that's expensive. That's only 80. That's 60. What do we have for planes? Torpedo bombers and fighters. You have dive bombers. Okay. Tough call. Because part of me wants to secure the airs, or at least take steps to secure the airs first. But I also want to get surface forces down here, as well as submarines. And of course we have to get some transports loaded up to start the fight for Guadalcanal. Our forces are about wiped out there, so don't really expect them to last very long. Oh, what to do. But we need something, so let's create a new C group. I'm gonna forego that. Change my mind here. We do have CVLs, seaplane tender, I guess. These little things. Oh, they do have dive bombers. How much do they cost? Available November 30th. Well, never mind then. Medium bomber and a scout. 25. Okay, we'll go with one of you. Then we'll grab the other Furitaka. What's the armaments on the Tenryus here? They do have torpedoes. I'm going to grab both of them. And 2 destroyers. All right. This is going to be Task Force 2. Let's see, circular formation, battle line, and go. I have 10. Convoy. That doesn't seem too bad. So the light cruisers are going to be in positions 5 and 6. Keiko is in 2. Nishan is in 1. Okay, that looks good. Let's send you out. I do want to get a couple subs. Take advantage of the Japanese superior torpedoes. 12 points. We'll grab 2 subs for now. Alright. I did. Okay, 2 subs. Task Force 3. We're gonna send them down the slot. Once they get into this area, we're gonna separate them out. So that leaves us with 70 command points. Might be time to throw together a supply convoy. We'll go with 2 escorts. Is there anything in here that shows their capacity? No, does not. $5 points, 6 points. We'll go with, we have left here 60, so we can go with 3, 4, 5. We'll go with 10. Why not? And we're going to rename you. Okay, so ship shape may not happen because we now have more planes moving in on us. So let's pick everyone up once again. Smoke. Oh, this is going to be a definite adjustment to the way I've been used to playing with the base game. I don't even know what the hell these things are. We're shooting them down, though, so there's that. Let's have you turn, try and get your secondaries or your anti-aircraft weapons into play here. You're all fixed. You're working on it. Would have been a lot worse, and who knows, maybe it will be. So I guess sending these guys around into the slot during the day probably was not a very good idea on my part. But like I said, there's a whole lot of differences between this mod and the base game. Like these things up here. Not entirely sure if they're gonna drop bombs or just kind of fly overhead. We are managing to shoot them down. Oh, ET did drop bombs. I don't think anything hit him though. Slight damage. No fires. Alright, we did shoot them all down, so there's that. What are you doing? Still working on your damages? Let's have you two form up. And head this way. Have you head this way. Okay, if anything else attacks us, I'll bring you back, or we get our damages repaired and can leave. We'll see you on the campaign map. Okay, so there's more of them. And these guys are flying pretty low, so I'm assuming they have torpedoes. They do. So let's figure out who they're going after. Ships are just kind of doing whatever they want over here. Okay, we're going to have you brake and come to a stop so you don't run into the Fubuki. Okay, we're going to have you head north. It'd be fantastic if my two destroyers out here shot them all down, or they even managed to get into range. Okay, Fubuki. Have you head this way. Ritaka. And you can pick your speed up again. Got one of them. Ugly ass planes. But they have torpedoes, so this could really mess me up. I'm just trying to get out of here. I'm thinking I may not even worry about getting the rest of the damages repaired. Just get the hell out. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm not going to be hit repeatedly. So this whole group may be completely, totally fucked. Let's see, who are you coming at? I don't think you're coming at her. You might be coming at the Fubuki. Although you're coming in a little too... Let's see, they're making a run on Furataka. There is only one of them left, so hopefully we can get her down before those torpedoes hit the water. Because I do think they are making a move on Furataka. I'd rather not lose a heavy cruiser right off the bat. Come on, let's get her down. Okay, we're gonna turn you out in case we have to maneuver Furataka, which doesn't look like we're gonna have to, so... Alright, we'll take that. I'm not gonna stick around. So, minor damage on two of my destroyers. Let's see. One of them is one of the ones that has troops, so... Not good. Okay, I have a feeling this is going to be kind of painful first episode. But now we have air cover moving in, so now they decide not to come along for the ride, I guess. That air cover is not going to last forever. Okay, begin. Turn the radar on, you don't have. And start. Let's see what we have for planes. Oh, look at these. Float planes. We're being escorted by float planes. A lot of float planes and these guys. Hayabusa. Alright, so we are going to have you guys stick around overhead. I should probably do a little bit of research and write down what these planes are so I don't send some crappy-ass float planes to provide combat air patrol above my surface groups. Anyway, these Peets, I guess they can kind of do something like this. Alright. So we've got these fellas here. We are going to move in on them and attack. Come on, come on. At least get one of them down. Or they get over our surface fleet, start bombing them. Who are you shooting at? The hell? Where are they? I think this is the only one left. There he goes. There's all three of them heading down to the surface there. Hope you guys brought a flotational device. At least we didn't lose any planes in that. Alright, let's get out. Okay, how far do you have to go? They're just gonna keep hitting and hitting and hitting. Alright, so aircraft. The three of you to form up and hit him, and then the three of you form up and stay above our surface group here. And then or roofies or whatever. And have you guys stay above our surface group too. Alright, it looks like our fighters are engaging the enemy. Looks like our float planes are engaging the enemy too. Or trying to get in the way at least. As this guy bobs and weaves and makes it pretty hard for us. At least they're not moving in on the attack. Okay. Someone shoot at him. Someone shoot at him. There we go. There we go. Took a little bit, but managed to get him down. Is that the only threat? Looks like it. So we can leave. Goodbye. 2 aircraft, 1 lost. And it's only 9 o'clock in the morning, so. Okay. Good Lord. Whoops. Select everybody. I just want you to... Okay. Well, you do what you want. These are torpedo planes, so... Might be a good idea to have everybody... Well... Just have everybody attack those torpedo planes. Head north. Slow moving torpedo planes, you shouldn't have a problem. I'm gonna run out of ammo before too long here. Oh, nice. Here's one of them. There's 2. There we go. All 3 of them are down. No other threats. Let's leave. Hesitant to push the start button here. Keep going. God damn it. Oh. We got nothing else to protect them. See what else we can get out here. All these things with nothing. All above Task Force 1. Be a little bit before they get out there, so we'll probably be might be in some trouble here. Smoke. Let's get everybody right over top of our fleet. Maybe we'll be able to get out of this without actually engaging. I'm kind of understanding why a lot of the comments on my previous series pertain to bombing the air bases, because in the base game anyway, the air bases don't really... They don't do this. They don't hit you and hit you and hit you and hit you. But in this game, or the modified game, those air bases are definitely going to have to be dealt with. Okay, let's hopefully... Jesus. That's awesome defensive force there. For Ataka, let's see. Looks like you might be the target. We'll break you. Now turn you. Turn. Alright, we got one of them. Oh no, we didn't. There we go. But they did get their bombs off. Come on. Oh, no. Bad. Very bad. Oh, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I think I'm in trouble. But I broke off the Furitaka. Let's get these guys warmed up. And get them out of here. Furitaka. How bad are you damaged? Moderate. Well, we're gonna stick around here, get this damage repaired. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Select everybody, I don't want them to leave. Gonna have to come up with something different if the air attacks like this continue. I know I ordered you to stop for Ataka, so do that, please. Alright, looks like damages aren't as bad as I was expecting. There is a couple compartments that are offline, and both of my main forward guns. So we've got some problems. Wow. I definitely would call this a very rude awakening. So, alright, we can leave now. Retreat, leave, firm. I don't know how much more of this I can take, at least in the first episode. We're going to have to send Furitaka back to get repaired. My first and only heavy cruiser to this point. And she's already fucked up, so we're going to have to do something about that. But I think I'm going to call the first episode to a close. I know it was probably not very exciting to watch me getting attacked repeatedly from air. I didn't think that they would be... Well, they did have scouts. To be fair to them, they did have scouts that did detect my fleet sneaking around the end of the island here, so it's only logical that they would send everything they have after us, which they did, and are going to probably continue to do. Hopefully we can lose them. We've got a whole day to work with here, so if... oh, man. Rude awakening to the Tokyo Express mod, this was. Anyway, that's episode number 1, the premiere episode. Like I said, if you want to help the channel and the series out a little bit, hit the like button, leave a comment down below. All that attention will get exposure for the series and bring in more people, which means more advice for me, which is always welcome. So leave that in the comments below as well. If you'd like to follow along through the beginning and rest of the campaign and see if I can actually get through it without getting everyone killed, hit the subscribe button. I wouldn't mind having you guys join me and the rest of the small but growing community of War on the Sea fans we have here. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching and have yourself a very good day.